What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been like 7 months since I made my very first video, and I'm going to explain in this video why that is and how I'm going to take this channel. So I rewatched that video multiple times over the last handful of months, and it seemed very made up, very structured and scripted. It wasn't by any means, but I thought I tried to have AI help me, like how I'm going to start that very first video out. I hate it, plain and simple. I hate it. Look, this channel is going to change. It's not going to be just based around heart health per se. It's going to be based around me. It's going to be based around my life, my heart health, how I keep myself healthy. I'm going to share with you guys, my cardiologist visits, stuff like that, my gym workouts, food, etc. Because I think there are a lot of people out there who will benefit from hearing how someone like myself, who has congenital heart disease, has made it 45 years without a pacemaker and without any other heart surgeries since I was a baby. Now, obviously, there's a lot of things that go into that. The procedure you had done, or the extent of your heart failure compared to my heart failure. Everybody's completely different. And I need to make sure everybody is aware of that 100%. I'm not saying that what I do on a daily is something you necessarily should do, but I do think that what I have done over the course of my life has shaped the longevity of myself, and I am severely focused now on doing what I can to continue to add longevity to my life. So again, I'm 45. I'll be 46 this year, and there's the majority of my life I never thought I'd make it to 45 years old. I was younger. I can remember sitting inside of a doctor's office with my parents, and the cardiologist there, who was a new cardiologist because we had moved across state, I'll never forget him asking to pull my parents out of the room to discuss my prognosis. This was, I was like 12, 13 years old. I had my heart surgery when I was like a year and a half. So I've been dealing with this for 10 or 12 years. But thankfully, my parents were nice enough to make sure that I got to hear everything the doctor said. However, to this day, it's still ingrained in me when he said, your son he's going to die soon. Basically, if I remember correctly, the words were, you need to take your child home and enjoy the little bit of life that he's going to have left, the remainder of his life. We don't want him to be active. We don't want him to go outside and play with kids. We don't want him to go and do anything. Basically, life is coming to an end for me. And that was based off of an EKG or an echocardiogram or whatever the hell they did then. So my parents freaked out, went back to my cardiologist on the other side of the state, who I had been seeing anyways my entire life. He's the one who was there for my surgery. And he basically laid it on the table and said, you have a choice. You listen to them and your son will die, or you stop going there, you bring your ass back here once a year like you're supposed to, and you see me, and we're going to continue to make sure he lives the best life he can. Thank you very much, Dr. Tricconi. I appreciate that, because that's what we did. Now, granted, when I was in my, I don't even know anymore, 30s or so, I was still seeing my cardiologist, my cardiologist from who did my surgery and whatnot. And I finally pulled away from him because at that time, my wife and we agreed that he was an old school doctor who had done a lot of research over the years. He perfected this, the mustard procedure and everything, but he wasn't doing any more training. He wasn't up to date on the new things. And as the years have gone by, the treatment for this disease, there are better ways of treating it. So yes, I do see a doctor now, back on the other side of the state, a younger doctor. She's really good. She's been my doctor for a couple of years now. And anyways, I'm doing great. So what I want to make this video about, before I get too far into this, I keep rambling, is if you are interested in following me, if you're interested in following my life, my updates with doctors, the way I continue to treat myself, the medication I take, the foods I eat, the exercise I do, etc., this is the channel to be here. I'm going to start doing, I'd like to say I want to do 2 to 3 videos a week. We'll see if I can get that many pumped out. Maybe it'll be more some weeks, maybe less some weeks. But ultimately, I would like to do this as kind of like a vlogging channel where I'm not going to bring you guys into the gym with me because I hate that culture. I'm not going to take my phone and videotape what my cardiologist says or the things that we're going to do. But I will explain to you the treatments that I have done. I'll explain to you the procedures I have done. I have a cardiologist appointment here like the first week of March. I'm super excited for it. I've lost a lot of weight since then. I've gotten into the gym, and I feel a lot better about myself. And I'm hoping that when we do the test, the EKG, the echo, I usually have an MRI done, and I think I got to do a stress test this time. I'm hoping when we get all that information and my cardiologist goes over it, there are, a plethora of things that change for the positive. So I'm hoping that, blood test results look better, because I always take blood tests as well. I'm hoping that my heart and lung output looks better. I'm just hoping that I'm healthier. I know I'm not going to get better. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I was severely overweight last year and in a pretty poor health, in my opinion. I felt like shit. And I'm hoping when I get in there this time that, she has good things to say, not only just because I've lost like 30 pounds, but also, that the scans and the MRI and everything else looks better. It looks like my heart is doing well, and that I'm not damaging it by any means. So, anyways, that's what today's video is quick and easy about. I'm going to start putting together videos. I'm going to start doing some, like, at home when I cook meals, explain what I'm cooking, explain what I'm actually, looking for as far as my protein goals, my fats, my carbs. I have to kind of, with AI's help too, I will say I use AI a lot for this. I'm trying to stay heart healthy and heart conscious while still lose weight, feel better, gain muscle, etc. I'm not looking to be a bodybuilder or anything like that, but I'm looking to be healthy and be able to sustain my health and the longevity of my life as long as I can. So hopefully you guys will want to come along and be part of that. Hopefully you guys will start using the comments and post up your stuff. Let us know. Let me know about you. Let me know about your heart health. If it's either yourself, you have a child, a family member, or whatever who has a heart disease, I'd love to hear about that from all of you guys. But that's the way I plan to take this channel now. Like I said, I went back to that first video. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I was trying to do like a professional, childhood heart disease, but no. I'm just going to do the videos that I like to do, which is being raw and regular with all of you guys, just myself. So I'm not going to be polished. I'm not going to be reading anything. I'm not going to try and use big words. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. But if you have any questions by any means, leave those down below. If you're looking forward to this channel, love to hear from you guys. If there's things you want to know, whether it be about me, what I've done, what I'm currently doing, doctors I'm seeing, etc., by all means, leave those down below. But like today's video if you enjoyed this, if you're looking forward to the next video, and subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to seeing more of these videos. You guys take care. I appreciate it. Let's jump into this, all right? Take care.